And we want to welcome you back to continuing coverage of the developing story in North Harris County. Thanks for joining us. I'm Don T.
And I'm Melinda Spalding. When the news broke, it was the words no parent, student, or teacher wants to hear these days. A shooting on campus. It happened just after noon on the north campus of Lone Star College. Now, after hours of searching and speculating, it turned out, according to some reports, that there were 2 armed people. The latest press conference says there was 1 armed person in this incident. 3 people were shot and a 4th injured, but no one killed. 2 people are detained, but apparently are both still in the hospital.
As we've seen, hundreds of law enforcement officers have spent much of this day on that campus. We have several crews there as well. Fox 26's Tom Ziska is there live. Tom, with the latest.
Don and Melinda, what I can tell you is that that you mentioned that press conference that happened just slightly less than an hour ago. They are still putting things together as to what happened here. They know that sometime after 12:30 this afternoon, shots rang out here at Lone Star College. Just to set the scene, we're on the far eastern end of the college, about a quarter mile past my shoulder is one of the parking lots and a number of buildings. If we've seen buildings and we've seen shots from Skyfox through the course of the day, it looks like any other college campus, and all sorts of people. 19,000 students go to school here at this campus. And shortly after 12:30, there was that altercation between a couple of guys. We don't know what they were arguing about it, but at some point, one of them pulled out a gun, at least one of them, maybe more than one. Police don't say how many guns they may or may not have recovered, but in all, both people in that altercation were injured. A maintenance person, an employee of the college, was injured in the crossfire, and then a 4th person, a woman who had a student ID, we're told, had some sort of medical condition. In all, 4 people went to the hospital. This campus right now is deemed, we're told, as safe, although it remains a crime scene. Detectives from the Harris County Sheriff's Department continue to pore over this, and as the campus was evacuated in the course of this time, a lot of people had to leave their belongings. So we're told that all of those belongings that exist some in various parts of the classrooms and the campus, students are being asked to come back tonight at 6 o'clock. I want to get this right. It is parking lot K, and they will be escorted by police to wherever they left their belongings so that they can get their stuff, whatever belongings they may have left. We are told that meantime, the campus will be open for business tomorrow while this investigation continues, and those 2 people of interest who were injured in all of this are detained and questioned. No charges have been leveled against those men. The Sheriff's Department, Sheriff's Office says if that happens, it will probably be tomorrow before those charges come. For now, we're live at Lone Star College, North Harris County campus. Tom Ziska, Fox 26 News.
And Tom, I know you've seen a lot of students in the area as you've been covering this story throughout the afternoon, and I'm sure it's been pretty traumatic for a lot of them. You gave the information about what they need to do this evening when they return to campus, but what are you seeing right now? Are they just hanging out? Are they waiting around? Are they upset? Are they in shock?
From this vantage point, Melinda, there is not a lot of student presence, much more media than students here. There were a number of them here earlier, and I didn't really get a sense that they were shocked. It seemed more, as I talked to some of them, that as they kind of processed this, is, oh, I didn't think this would happen here because we've seen so much of it in the headlines around other parts of the country, and a lot of relief that it wasn't more dangerous, more deadly, more injurious than it was.
Real quickly, Tom, on the subject of the number of guns involved with this, it's kind of strange that if there was just 1 gun, that both people who are considered persons of interest have managed to suffer gunshot wounds. Also, simply the term crossfire indicates 2 shots, or 2 people shooting. Did you get the sense that there may be a second gun and they're just not talking about it yet?
Don, we asked them how many guns may have been confiscated, and they flat out would not tell us. That remains an element of their investigation that they're not ready to disclose publicly. But you're right, the fact that 2 people involved in this altercation were injured certainly suggests that maybe more than 1 guns was involved here. I'm not, as you hear those sirens going, not entirely sure what's going on here, probably not associated with this particular scene. But you're right, there certainly seems to be more to this than they are able to tell us at this point.
All right, Tom.